with our very first talk, which is by Zaid Khan, and it's entitled SlamBus, a stopless autonomous modular bus system. Is it working?
Can you guys hear me? It has to be super close, I think. Okay, hi guys. Let me start by asking you a question. How many of you actually took the bus to get here today? Wow. Why not? It's super environmentally friendly. It's much cheaper on your wallet. It saves you the hassle of road rage and gives you time to do something else while you're getting here. And it saves you a lot of space on the road, so it solves congestion while you're doing that. Why didn't you take the bus? Because it's so slow. It takes forever to get you from where you want to get to where you want to get. So what if I told you there is a bus service that takes you from your origin bus stop to your destination bus stop at the speed of a car without stopping at any other bus stop in the middle? Probably that'll get you to think twice about driving, right? The issue is, you say, hold on, doesn't a bus have to stop at every bus stop so that people can get on and get off? Not anymore. Welcome to the world of autonomous modular vehicles. These are self-driving bus pods that have already been pilot tested in Dubai. They can split and join while traveling so that passengers can internally transfer from one module to another based on where they have to go. My research is using these vehicles to envision a bus service that doesn't need to stop at bus stops. How, you may ask? Well, let me tell you. When a bus is approaching a stop, all the passengers who want to get off move to the back module. That back module detaches from the rest of the bus, goes and stops at the bus stop, lets all the people get out, and the main bus just carries on its way without stopping. Meanwhile, there is a module that detached from the previous bus that is waiting at the stop to board the people who want to get on at that bus stop. When the bus passes, when the main bus passes, it speeds up and catches up with that bus and attaches to it without having it slow down. Essentially, the main bus has bypassed the bus stop, delegating the boarding and lighting of the passengers to these supplementary modules while not losing any time stopping at that bus stop. And the result, very conveniently for today's competition, is called SlamBus, a stopless autonomous modular bus service. Our results show that SlamBus can reduce the travel time of commuters on a single bus line by around 25%. Thus making public transport a much more attractive option for commuters. And we're not done there. Now I'm working on extending this to a city-wide level with coordinating bus lines that transfer you from one bus route to another by means of interchanging modules, so that when you want to shift from one route to another, you don't even have to get off the bus to move to another bus. The future of public transport, ladies and gentlemen, is a seamless bus service that takes you from any point A to any other point B in the city without having to stop, without having to get off at any other bus stop. This is a key step towards the congestion-free, sustainable, eco-friendly city of the future. Thank you very much.
Wait, stay up here, Zaid. Zaid. Yeah, yeah.
I hope I don't get docked points for that. Yes, sorry.
Okay, so thank you very much for that wonderful presentation.
Thank you.
So let me first ask you this. What country do you call home?
Can you guess? Anybody? Pakistan. Zindabad.
All right, all right. Wonderful.
Yeah.
How long have you been in the UAE?
That's a very complicated question. The answer could be anywhere between 3 years and 1 month. So I'm going to go with 3 years just to...
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep shifting between the UAE and Pakistan, thanks to my wonderful advisor who lets me do that. Yeah. Thank you.
And why did you choose to come to NYU Abu Dhabi?
There's a multitude of reasons. One of them was a great advisor. One of them was being closer to home. One of them was a Muslim country. And the pay package doesn't hurt either.
So did you have a lot of experience with slow buses when you were growing up and going to school, going to college?
Unfortunately, the buses in Lahore are not at the level where you'd even want to take them, even if disregarding the slow factor. So I had experience with slow buses in Boston and in New York and in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah. a lot of experience with slow buses. Yeah.
So are there any of these prototypes that are currently in use already?
So they have been prototyped in the sense that there are physical units that are sort of proving the fact that these can operate. They haven't been deployed in a large-scale operation as yet.
Are any of those in the UAE?
Yeah, so in Dubai. So this was pilot tested in Dubai in 2019 or something. They had 2 pods, which isn't really enough to make full use of the operation that we're envisioning, but it's a start.
Have they had people actually riding around in them?
Yes.
Have you done that? Have you been one of the people?
No, I have not. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid has.
Oh, really?
But,
all right.
But yeah, they have had people riding around in them. None of them crashed so far as we know. They didn't slam into anything yet.
And if given the opportunity, would you be one of those people to try it out? Absolutely?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
You're brave.
If I'm working on it, I might as well be the first one to try.
Give it a try. You don't think you'd feel a little bit woozy or something in an autonomous...
Don't you feel woozy when there's a rash driver, human driver driving?
I do. It's true. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.